it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool news video where we will give you guys a massive latest update on the Mo Salah contract situation, because he gave an exclusive extended interview to the 442 magazine where he talked extensively about how he feels right now at Liverpool and what his contract situation is right now, the latest update on the contract negotiations. So if you are excited about this video, leave a like, subscribe if you are new around here, turn on the bell notifications so you never miss the latest uploads and all the latest news around Liverpool FC. And also FIFA career mode is coming very soon, maybe later tonight or early tomorrow morning, so stay tuned. And of course, let's dive into this video. So Mo Salah has been in negotiations with Liverpool for some time now over a new contract, but a resolution has not yet been found. His existing deal is expiring next summer, but Mo Salah insisted that the current sticking point isn't only money, it's not purely financial. This is what Mo Salah said when he was asked, is he confident of staying at Liverpool for many years to come? I don't know, I have 1 year left. I think the fans know what I want, but in the contract it's not everything about the money at all, so I don't know, I can't tell you exactly. I have 1 year left and the fans know what I want. He probably wants a big 4 or 5 year new contract, and that would keep him at Liverpool until he is like 35, 36 years old. And maybe Liverpool are reluctant to give him a new deal with a bigger salary, a much bigger salary, maybe almost twice as much salary as he's earning right now. Right now, Salah is earning around 250k, something around that ballpark, and he maybe wants 350k and a new 5-year contract, and Liverpool are maybe offering him like a bigger salary but on a shorter contract. So maybe a 350k but a 3-year contract, or a 400k and a 4-year contract. So something around that mark. So let me know, do you think Salah has a right to ask for a 5-year contract on a much bigger salary, or should he just be happy to sign a new 3-year contract or 4-year contract? And Salah, what I'm so happy about is Salah basically confirmed his desire that he wants to remain at Liverpool. This club means a lot to me, he said. I've enjoyed my football here more than anywhere. I gave the club everything and everybody saw that for the past 4 years. I've had a lot of unbelievable moments here, winning trophies, individual goals, individual trophies, and also playing at Liverpool, it's like a family here. Salah also insisted he's not concerned about going into the last 12 months, the last year of his contract, without a resolution. He said, I'm not worried, I don't let myself worry about something. The season isn't finished yet, so let's finish it in the best possible way. That's the most important thing. Try to win as many trophies as possible. Then in the last year we are going to see what's going to happen. So basically this is pretty much confirms that Salah is going to stay at Liverpool beyond this season and either see out his contract until the end of next season, or sign a contract extension even during the next season's negotiations. But why that will be incredibly hard is that first of all, from January next year, so around 8 months from now, he can negotiate with any foreign clubs. So Barcelona, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus, all these foreign clubs can basically sit down with Salah and offer him a big contract, because they will not have to pay a transfer fee for Salah. They are getting him for a free transfer, so he's getting a big signing bonus and a big salary. And Liverpool will find it very hard to compete with that, because we would need to offer him an even bigger salary than previously and maybe an even bigger signing bonus just to rival those other clubs. So Liverpool will have to agree a new contract with Salah until like November or maybe October, because after that Salah is just very close to this huge bonus and huge signing on fee, huge wages that will be thrown at him from all the other clubs. And Salah was also asked about linking him to other clubs if he doesn't sign a new contract this summer. He could move away. He was asked about that, and Salah was clear he's fully expecting to stay at Liverpool and to be at Liverpool at least next season, regardless of what happens with the negotiations. He said, yeah, I think so. I will be here at next season. So he wasn't 100% sure, but he said, but if they want me to go, that's something different. He joked. Liverpool have always made it clear that they want Salah to stay. So I don't see a scenario reading this interview where Salah asks to go in the summer and Liverpool won't tell Salah that you have to leave if you don't sign a new contract. I think Liverpool will play the waiting game and they will hope Salah eventually will sign his new contract, maybe even during next season. What is also crucial is Salah only turns in 30 years old in June. So he is a little bit younger than Mane and Firmino. And basically he will only be 30 years old throughout the whole of next season. So I think it makes sense for Liverpool to give him a new long contract. Even a 5-year contract wouldn't be that big of a risk because Salah takes such good care of his body, he's such a mother professional, and he will easily play until he's 35 years old, in my opinion, at a very, very high level. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo, look at Messi, look at other great athletes, look at Lewandowski. They are all playing beyond 34, 35 years old at a very, very high level. Salah is also one of the favorites for the Ballon d'Or this year, even though he didn't win the Africa Cup of Nations, he didn't qualify for the World Cup, but he could win the quadruple with Liverpool. He could win the Champions League, the Premier League, the FA Cup. He has already won the League Cup trophy. So if Salah and Liverpool wins the Premier League and the Champions League, there is a very, very good chance and opportunity for Salah to win the Ballon d'Or. And I mean, the previous 4 winners have been Ronaldo at 32 years old, Luka Modric at 33, Messi at 32 and 34, Lewandowski is still going strong even at 33 years old, and the 40-year-old Zlatan Ibrahimovic has been still scoring goals in the Serie A for AC Milan, who are in contention to win their first Serie A title in many, many years. And Salah was adamant in telling the 442 magazine that age is inconsequential. He said, I didn't think about the fact I'm going to turn 30. I asked some players and they say it's a different feeling when you turn 30, but I don't know, I'm feeling fine, I'm enjoying life, I'm enjoying football. It doesn't matter how old you are now. Now you can see that with players, all of them extended their careers. You can see the top players always after 32, 33. You can see a lot of them, Lewandowski, Benzema, Messi, Ronaldo, Zlatan, Edin Dzeko in Italy, Olivier Giroud, all of them perform really well over 30 years old. So I'm not concerned about that. And it's not like in the old days. I think nowadays, with so many brilliant masterminds, experts in nutrition, in conditioning, in training at these top clubs, these athletes can perform well into their 30s. I mean, look at Benzema. Benzema is having his best ever season and he's well over 30 years now. And this is now his peak performance. So who is to say that Salah at like 33 could have his record-breaking season at Liverpool, scoring 40 goals? It's possible. And whenever Salah leaves Liverpool, he says it will be deeply emotional. He says, of course, to play in that atmosphere and to see the Liverpool fans always behind me. I have banners in the stadium, 2 or 3, and they are always singing my song. It's going to be a really sad moment when I leave Liverpool. And Salah's desire to stay at Liverpool for several years is illustrated by the fact that he's ambitious to one day challenge Ian Rush's club record of 346 goals. He's currently on 155, 9th in the list of Liverpool's all-time top scorers. Hopefully before I go, I will be the first one. More than 300, it's quite tough to get, but let's see. So Salah is shooting for the stars, and that's, I think, a very, very ambitious target, because Salah would literally need to have multiple 30-goal seasons for like 5 seasons. That's another 150 goals, and even then he will only be on 305. So Salah would absolutely have to shatter all kinds of records. But even if he just ends up in 2nd place behind Ian Rush, Salah could go down as one of the biggest legends at Liverpool Football Club. And what is already staggering is that Salah has the best goals to games ratio among the top 10 players apart from Gordon Hodgson, but he played in a long time ago. And Salah now has 155 goals in 245 appearances, and he's just 3 goals behind Michael Owen, so hopefully he will overtake Michael Owen this season. And then Kenny Dalglish, Robbie Fowler, Steven Gerrard, they are all on 186 goals or below, so Salah can easily catch them next season with another 30 goal season. And then after that it's the top 4 in the top scorers chart, and the second place is also very tough to get to. Roger Hunt scored 285 goals in 496 games, which means that Salah would absolutely have to have another 5 seasons at Liverpool, scoring around 30 goals every season on average just to catch Roger Hunt. So it just shows what incredible legendary figures these guys are. I mean, Roger Hunt played almost 500 games, but Ian Rush is rightfully at the top because Ian Rush played 660 games for Liverpool. That is absolutely amazing. That's like 12 or 13 seasons at Liverpool, and he has an incredible 346 goals. Can anybody break that record? I'm not really sure. Yeah, Ian Rush played 15 seasons at Liverpool, so that's a big advantage. 14 seasons if you just count the seasons where he scored goals, and he had seasons where he scored 47 goals or 40 goals, 30 goals, 31 goals. So that's why his numbers are absolutely incredible. 14 seasons when Ian Rush scored at least like 7 goals for Liverpool, but on average he scored around 25-30 goals. And I just divided Ian Rush's goal tally with the seasons that he scored in. That's 24.7 goals on average. So Ian Rush, 14 seasons in a row, has scored 25 goals on average per season. In 14 seasons in a row. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely incredible. If Ian Rush would have been playing today, he would be mentioned around in the same category as Messi and Ronaldo, I'm pretty convinced. I mean, what a career, what a season, for what a career Ian Rush had. I never watched him play, but his goals to games ratio is absolutely incredible. The problem with these quotes around Mo Salah, for coming from Mo Salah, is that Liverpool fans don't exactly know what Mo Salah wants. But of course, contract talks are confidential, so we will probably never know exactly what Salah asked and what Liverpool offered in return. We understand that Salah would like to remain at Liverpool, but what all this hold-up is over seems to be only money, and if that's something that Salah thinks we will agree on, then that's highly unlikely. Jurgen Klopp is the most important thing about Liverpool, and he's managed to tie down the futures of many key players already. But the major stumbling block is Liverpool's attacking players. Salah, Mane, Firmino and Naby Keita are all out of contract at the end of next season. And I did a poll on my Twitter account, by the way, follow me if you haven't already, because Liverpool have a big decision to make this summer. 4 big players are out of contract, as I said, Firmino, Mane, Salah and Keita. And 50% of the voters said that Firmino is the player who Liverpool should let go. And we should extend the contract of Salah, Keita and Mane. Interestingly, nobody voted for Mane. At the moment, Mane is the most informed player. So nobody wanted Mane to be getting rid of. But Salah and Keita received also, Salah received 16% of the vote and Keita 33%. So Firmino and Naby Keita are the 2 players that Liverpool fans maybe want the most for Liverpool to maybe not extend their contracts. But I think we can keep at least 3 of them, and I would let Firmino go because at the moment he's not a regular starter. Firmino also has a foot injury. He will start training I think today, so he's in contention to face Everton, but it depends on how he reacts to training during the weekend. And Neil Jones recently spoke on Sadio Mane and what his situation is at Liverpool. He said Mane is playing in a different position now, as a number 9, as a striker or as a false striker, and it's almost like it has just unlocked the rest of the pitch to him. You look at what he has done in the last few weeks, pressing from the front to score a goal at Wembley, right foot volley, that finish on Tuesday night was unbelievable, the assist for Salah, it's almost like it has taken him out of his box a little bit. I don't reckon it changes Liverpool's opinion on him, because I think they have always had the highest possible opinion of Sadio Mane, but it might just open up a new door and say that he's our number 9, he's our striker now. I've always been of the opinion, I still am, that the next best thing, if you can't get him to sign a contract, is to keep all 3 of them and just get the worth out of the team, because I think the money that you would get for any of them is offset by the value that they add to the team. And yeah, I think we shouldn't sell Mane, we shouldn't sell Salah, we shouldn't sell Firmino in the summer. Maybe keep all 3 of them, extend 2 of their contracts during next season, and maybe Firmino is the player that Liverpool would be willing to let go. And Diogo Jota recently did a video on PlayStation's YouTube channel where he was asked by the host who is the next big player at Liverpool who could take over the Champions League and who could dominate the Champions League in the next few years, or who could actually just play well for Liverpool in the Champions League. And he said Cade Gordon is the player who has the potential. He's brilliant, and I'm really looking forward to developing him, hopefully in next year's FIFA career mode, so FIFA 23, because in my FIFA 22 career mode he wasn't in the game when I started the career mode, so it would be lovely just to see what Cade Gordon would be like in next year's FIFA career mode, because he has a big future. And there Kite recently also spoke about Liverpool, saying if you have 3 players playing up front who can all score goals, you are a happy manager. And Jurgen Klopp has 5 of those players. And if they are scoring for fun in really big games, it is a joy to watch for everyone. As a Liverpool man, I just hope that all these players and Liverpool can continue like this until the end of the season. All looks very bright at the moment. It will be all about who can keep their nerve. Teams are still dropping points when you don't expect. We will just have to wait and see, but this is the most exciting time of the season, and this season promises to be the best that Liverpool fans have witnessed, because this is honestly, I think, the best Liverpool team of the past 30 years, I'm pretty convinced, and maybe one of the best of all time. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.